Jesus says, now my soul is troubled. Why so? What has happened? The Lord says, my hour has come. The hour of my death, the hour of my self-sacrifice. You may know in the Gospel of St. John, several times we'll hear the Lord saying, the hour. The hour. Every time the Lord says the hour, He means only one thing, the hour of His death on the cross. Several times. But again, He is pointing, I am going to face the cross and die on the cross. In the Gospel of St. John, it is the king of this world on the cross. The king is enthroned. Cross is the throne, and on the cross, the king has been enthroned. Hence, you will find the Lord saying again and again to Nicodemus and here, I will be lifted up. In ancient days, a conquering king would be robed in royal splendor, and then he'll be lifted up and enthroned in the sight of all the people. So here is the King of the world, the Lord of the universe. He will be enthroned on the cross. So when you look at the cross, all you see is the King of this world enthroned in His throne in all His glory. That is the King in all His glory. The King in all His glory. What you see on the cross would be a bloodied face, a man in agony. But John says that is the King in all glory. For John, the crucifixion is the hour of Jesus' glory. He is lifted up on the cross, and the whole world can see the face of God. That's why the glory. You all can see on Jesus, on the cross, the face of God, the love of God, everything about God. So all you see, the glory of God, the love of God. What is the meaning of the cross? The context of today's gospel is very important. Some Greeks have come looking for Jesus. They are Gentiles, non-believers, outsiders, not people of the covenant. And here they come looking for the Messiah. What does that remind us of? The Magi from the east coming to the Messiah. Here they come, these Greeks, these foreigners, we want to see Jesus. And the Lord says straight away, now the hour has come. Because the world is at my door, looking for the Messiah, looking for the face of God. Now is the right time to reveal the face of God to them, so I will go up the cross. On the cross, everybody will see the face of God, how much everybody is loved, and God is loved. All will see the grace, the mercy and goodness of God on the cross. I will draw everyone to me, the whole humanity, the whole world to me when I am on the cross. With just one more week to the Holy Week, contemplate contemplate the mystery and meaning of the cross. What is the meaning of the cross? The Lord Himself explains this way. The meaning of our life too is explained powerfully in this way. The Lord says this: unless a wheat grain falls on the ground and dies, it remains only a single grain. But if it dies, it yields a rich harvest. Everything in that line about human life, the meaning of life, fulfillment of life, the purpose of life, everything in one line. Unless your life is like this, the seed that fell to the ground and died, and life came out, life in abundance. An acorn falls to the ground, an oak tree comes out, and then millions of acorns, it can fill the whole earth. Here is the principle or the law of the gift. The law of the gift. Note this. This is a philosophy. A being increases in the measure that is given away. Your being increases in the measure that you give it away. The more you give away your life will blossom and flourish. I will give you some examples to make it clear. If you have children, if you are a mother or father, okay, you are a father, you are a mother, but you will grow up as a mother or father only if you sacrifice everything for your children. Just because you have got a child doesn't mean you are a father or mother. It's a biological result. Only if you give your life for your children, then you will grow. When the children are growing up, you too are growing up as a father and as a mother. You are giving your life for the other. The being increases. You are growing up because you are sacrificing everything for your children. You are growing up as a mother and a father. In every area of life, whatever be your vocation life, unless you give your life away, you will never grow. Maybe another example. Our organist Simon was not born into this world playing the organ. He came like any child, screaming and crying. But now today he plays the organ. What happened in between? He went to learn how to play the organ under a tutor. Many years of practice. Oh, hours of practice. Again and again. Oh, not correct. The tutor said, no, do it again. Again he did. Many years of sacrifice and hard work. Those days of preparation and practice. Now his feet and fingers are dancing beautifully on the board, on the organ there. But in between, before that, the years of sacrifice. Now, understand, look at this line, the seed that fell to the ground. Every time he plays the organ, or anyone, or Luis or Maria, anyone, he plays the organ. What happens? The seed is falling to the ground. and the harvest is here. And doing that, by playing the organ every time, I would say metaphorically, spiritually, Simon is also growing up. Just as we too, each one of us, and online, we all benefit from the music, the seed, the many acorns. Many acorns are being born. And the harvest is happening in everybody's soul. The benefit of one's sacrifice, it goes to many. More applications. If you are a selfish person, you can never be a happy person. If you are narcissistic, if you are selfish, there's no joy in life. To be a good husband, you have to sacrifice yourself all the time. To be a good wife, whatever be your occasion, to be the person you are called to be, it requires self-giving sacrifice all the time. All the time. I remember the words of Dostoevsky, his definition of love. Love is harsh and dreadful. One short line. Love is harsh and dreadful. Why so? If you love somebody, it cracks open yourself. It is harsh. Love always demands sacrifice. If there's no sacrifice in your life, don't use the word love there. Love always demands sacrifice. It cracks open yourself, and you have to give it away with a kind of reckless abandon. You don't count the cost. Reckless abandon, you just give it away. Whether maybe money, your time, your talents, you just give it away. If you really love anybody, you don't count the cost, you just give it away. Remember the foot of Jesus? Mary Magdalene pouring out an ointment of a most expensive ointment of alabaster jar full of ointment. Judas said, "Oh, what a waste." And the Lord said, "She was preparing me for my burial with the best in the world." And the fragrance filled the whole house. The meaning is, the fragrance of her love filled the whole universe. That's the way we have to love the Lord and love everybody. Self-giving sacrifice. I close. Die before you die, so that when you die, you will not die. Die before you die, so that when you die, you will not die.